Welcome back to Momogi's video!
This is the final battle! Whoa! Well, at least the chapter title says the final battle. So if I'm believing the chapter title, yes, it's the final battle.
Okay, so it will be a good battle. The streets of Palace. Well, this land has not seen long-term peace, man. They just had huge wars recently, and then now they are having another one.
Yeah, poor people. It's good that we are living in times of peace.
Of course it's good. Oh, so the Wolf Guard has joined up with the main force. Okay. So
I thought they actually retreated.
they retreated and they regrouped with the main force. They are strong, so we have to be careful of them.
We are going to try to recruit some of them, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, so sounds like she doesn't care.
Yep, we have got enough people to defeat anyone right now. So I don't care if new people join us. I only care about where Maria is and Elena and Marv's sister. What's her name again?
Don't you care?
Alice, yes.
Alice, yeah. Don't you care about Virak? Our dear Virak? Yeah.
I mean, we've got a
Spend such a long
substitute
time with
in
him.
horrors already.
Oh! Substitute like...
A much pleasant
mean
looking
substitute?
substitute. Yep. Oh, so he's here. Zagaro. And Wolf is here. Who the hell is this guy? The boss, I guess. Someone we need to kill. It's like technically the game's last chapter, and we still haven't heard anything from that Minerva's brother, whatever his name is, that useless creature. How did he scold Minerva from being useless? He's equally useless.
Maybe he's caught together with the sisters.
Good job.
Or at least trying. Or at least maybe he should be trying to, you know, save them, right?
I guess so. Who knows what that guy is thinking? He pretended to die, breaking his sister's hearts. He killed his own dad. That totally unfilial child.
In this universe, he didn't die.
Oh well. Okay, we are starting the battle. Hehe, hehe.
Finally, yeah.
Are we gonna promote Marisha? We might as well promote her already. I mean,
We are going to wait for Maria.
yeah, but you know, Marisha's helped us a lot. Marisha. It's kinda heartless not to promote her after her hard work, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess when the player is a heartless, conscienceless, shameless bastard, it happens like this.
Yeah. Oh, this is because she responded to Sil's words by asking who.
Wow, you elitist!
She said we didn't get to choose a cleric, we were forced to use a peasant cleric.
Everyone is way too amused by this. Yep. Where is Media?
Media?
Astaroth's beloved.
Oh, is she a cleric?
No, she was a knight.
Ah, I see. Let's see.
We laughed at how they killed each other, remember?
Ah, yes. That's true. A cleric wouldn't kill. Well, let's see. Maybe with Nina-sama.
Well, I
Okay,
certainly hope she's protecting her, yes. She's very loyal to
she's
Nina.
supposed to, right? Yeah.
Wow. Is Mom going to be targeted from left, top and bottom? My goodness. This is a chapter full of restarts. I can foresee it already. Amazing. Like our Lord, our precious Lord that, you know, we are supposed to guard with our life, for some reason decided to charge ahead.
Believe in Ma, yeah.
Well, Shida-sama has to, you know, cover his backside for him. Well, he's gonna die. He's so gonna die.
Oh,
Goodbye.
he's still safe. Just one last. Ah, that was so close though.
That was not so close. That was totally foreseen.
No, if he had only dodged that one last attack, he would have been able to have, like, you know,
Nobody,
protection by the enemy on all three sides.
nobody takes this type of risk.
Now the question is, who will Fina send ahead?
Yes, this is the better option. The fort. Nope, Marv can't get there.
Well, at least Marth has Akira to protect him now.
The very, very smart Lord and Knight, yes. Although, well, Akira is invincible, so it's fine.
Oh! He actually killed that guy?
Okay, he's doomed.
Ah!
Yep.
He needs more than Akira to protect him after all. Even in the covers of the trees, he died.
Well, it was due to the archer mainly.
But the archer should still have not been able to shoot him in the covers of the trees. It involves his dodging or something, right? Does it?
Well, he has no luck this round. Cool. Well, let's just hope he dodges the third one. Nope,
His luck
has
ran
no
out
luck.
again.
he's got a 25 luck stat that's not applying right now. 25 plus 2, yes, 27. No damage, wow. They are just barely scratching Akura. Oh, and she spared all their lives so that, you know, the rest can swoop in for the kill. Yes.
True. Yeah, we were saying it's like watching Akaman killing normal people because yeah, we've been watching Attack of the Titans lately. Oh, Attack on Titans. Oops, Attack on Titans. Well, the Titans were doing the attacking one day. Attack on Titans. Okay. Ah, I see. Yeah. Ah, yes. Okay, I got distracted thinking of the title of Attack on Titans now. Yes, the thief is approaching and Marv is not near the village yet.
Yes, we can just go and kill the thief. Okma can go and kill the thief! And he doesn't need to be... Akura doesn't need to eat out all the EXP. Okay, fine. Oh wow, the long range shielding was that good. The enemies had 1 HP and now they are like almost full health. Oh, very good. Akura shouldn't leave that position.
Oh. Will she survive?
Unlikely.
No, I mean Fina, will Fina survive?
Unlikely. Unless we get rid of all the horse units. Something like that.
With 1 Akura. So
Which is
says.
impossible.
But she wouldn't let her die, right?
Then we'll have to restart right now, isn't it? Wait, Birak and the rest have ambushed us.
Oh! Is it
Okay.
recruit time or killing time now?
The king has forbidden them to strike, but they have disobeyed his orders to protect Hardin.
Ah.
Well, it isn't even a horse unit that killed Fina. It was the ballista. Wow.
Well... Well, the same result either way, restarting.
Yes, it's good that Math dodged it this time. His luck stat is finally applying. Horsemen, I really hate them. Deadly. so close to math. Yeah, I'm not surprised if she's bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
Okay. We are not
Yeah.
invading. Ask your precious Hardin Sama.
are we able to like?
This is so tiresome.
Yeah.
Shida is gonna, you know, die in the next round.
Ah, Shida-sama, you don't need to worry about her. I'm more worried about
Accidentally
Who is
killing
that?
the enemy.
yes. No, not Okma. Okma is fine too. I have faith in him.
Yeah, more worried about
Zagaro.
Sakaro, the enemy. We are more concerned about the enemy.
Oh! Oh!
Good job.
Roche.
Oh.
Yeah! He's the secret to getting Zagaro as well, right?
Oh wow. Oh, the king has sent him to join them as a
Wait,
to join.
He-
Okay.
he
says he
only
can-
talks about
Ah,
Yeah, he
Virat,
said-
listen.
Virat will listen to him. How about Zagaro? Don't tell me we have to send Roche to Virat and then Virat to someone else who will say that oh, maybe he'll say Zagaro will listen to me, and then yeah, it'll be like a merry-go-round for all of them.
This is terrible. Oh my gosh. Ah, this is very bad. Yes. Ah. We don't even have a mage that can try to sleep him.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Hey, I didn't think of it. Yeah, I've not used sleep either.
I'm glad you don't know. Oh, this is another good level up, assuming we don't have to restart.
That's a big assumption.
Oh, Zagaron may die next time, yes. Oh man. Enemies coming from behind. This is a tiresome chapter.
Yeah. Well, you can choose to kill all the recruitable people. I see a future.
Seriously,
of
who's the
restarts, yes.
who's the elitist person? Aren't you gonna heal Okma? Why is the Oh, refresh! Wait, aren't you going to try to talk to Zagaro? No?
Well, Rochelle only said that.
He can't reach Virak. You wasted the refresh. You could have refreshed Marisha and healed Okma. Okay, fine.
Well, he's one step closer to Virak.
At least we have a safe in between spot. Yeah, and we still have to bring a... Oh, he does. Oh my gosh, maybe they are
Looks
siblings.
What? Oh! You mean Rochelle looks like Katarina's brother? Ah! And there goes Katarina! Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, terrible.
So we can't even recruit Mirak if we didn't want to restart.
Indeed.
But in the first place, why was Roche put into the enemy's range? I don't get it. I thought she... Why would
she was saying it was seeing whether Mirak's men would recognize him. Well, Media and Astoria once killed each other. What? You're asking whether they can improve? After one installment, you expect them to be able to recognize each other? Don't you know that, well, no, okay, never mind. Yeah, I've ran out of things to make up. could level up for her.
I will grudgingly agree. Oh, perfect. Wow. Pina is slowly developing a decent strength stat. Oh, of all things.
Yeah. Stronger than George now.
Yeah, that would be awkward, but okay.
That'll be fun. George losing to Fina in an arm wrestling match.
Well, he better train harder then.
Sometimes it's luck.
Why are everyone's dodging abilities so lousy? This cursed balliste.
And then after we finally get there, well, something else will happen, like we'll kill Birak or something.
Well, at least we get through these turns first. I'm quite sick of it already. Get lost, Zaguro. Zagaro, I mean. This is so tiring. No, not tiring, this is so tiresome. Tiresome. Yeah.
It feels like this is just the beginning. As in, it will grow even more tiresome from now. We haven't even got to the baton pass yet. The recruiting Birak with Rocher, and then what? Who's Birak going to recruit?
Why are you so sure that Birak would be able to recruit someone?
Just from Rocher saying that Birak will listen to him. I'm sure Birak will say that somebody will listen to him.
Why do we have to play this pass the baton game in the middle of a 3-point war?
Hey, ask Birak. Why is he, only listening to Rocher?
Oh my gosh, Fina.
Oh yeah. Ask why the other two aren't listening to Rocher.
Well, I guess they don't like him.
Ouch. Poor Rocher.
I mean, Wolf was very hostile to Rocher when he expressed doubt in the previous chapter.
Yeah, true,
saying things like, oh, if you want to betray us, then you can just stay here. I was like, wow, is that the way you talk to your own companions? Okay, it might not be personal, I guess. Oh, okay. Can someone get rid of that ballista already? Is it possible to teleport over there?
Oh. Yeah, with her warp stuff you could. But she isn't using the warp stuff. Gain 1 strength again.
Fina never fails to gain 1 strength, that's the thing.
I see. So it's only like Nabao who's always failing to gain strength after restarts, eh?
Oh well. The ballista, someone get rid of it. Get rid of all of Hades soldiers already, never buy them. Who cares about them anyway?
Well, we are close to the ballista.
Okay, that's not bad as a level up. Is no one going to take advantage of the fort?
She's busy trying to puzzle out how to keep Zagaro and Rocher alive.
Teleport them away.
Like, Ikura will kill Zagaro easily.
But he's a horseman, so unless Akira is equipped with ranged weapons, she won't kill him.
Oh, okay, true. That phrasing is like, let him have free pokes at us.
Oh, so we are going to block his way entirely?
These are the targets for the free pokes. Rocher is still quite a distance away. Not a free poke at all. Hey, don't take advantage of free pokes like this.
Oh man, can we kill Zagaro?
Where are we reloading from? Okay. Oh. That still happens. It tutorials doomed to die?
Huh? I'm surprised that it didn't change. Wow, did Roshi almost die from a mere bandit? Ah, I'm sick of Harin and his stupid wolf gut, whatever the shit that is.
Who don't like talking to each other apparently. Have cliques and all. Finally!
Okay, Birak, why are you here? Didn't the king say that we are not to fight in this battle? Rocher, are you here to bring me back? Why are you allying with the Eltians? Birak says that Rocher is being cheated and to wake up.
Birak says that he's the one who's here to bring him back. Is that it? Okay.
Rocher pleads for him not to fight. He especially doesn't want to fight with Birak. Oh, Birak says that Rocher is the kindest among them brothers.
So that's why Rocher knows that Birak will listen to him.
Oh, so Birak agrees to join. Wow.
Oh, wait. Then did he say who he'll talk to?
No, he didn't.
Well, Zagaro it is. Right? Since he's the... Yeah, Wolf probably needs all three of them to talk to him.
I hate this telephone game. It's not really a telephone game, but it's close enough.
Oh, now we're trapping him on all four sides. Yeah, good idea. So now he can't attack anyone.
We're wasting so much manpower on this bugger.
Hadin has everyone who disobeys him killed. Yeah, defies
Wow.
him killed.
Oh man, possessed or not, his crimes are unforgivable. Wow. Why is Catalina? Wow. Okay, she's
Going to die?
yeah.
Well, I'm curious to see who will survive next round.
Well, isn't it obvious? It's Marisha. Wait, isn't she gonna heal Rocher?
Rocher is dead. Well, he has done his job in talking to Pira.
Okay. Then what your theory about all three talking to Wolf?
Nah, I thought you said that Wolf doesn't even like Rocher much or something.
But that was your theory, I didn't debunk it.
Well, I think maybe Birak and Zagaro are good enough.
Yeah, apparently she says your sentiments cause she just saved.
Oh! I didn't notice she saved that. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess she also thought that Rocher has done his job. Good job. Next. The baton has been passed on to Birak.
If the game is trying to make us dislike the Wolf Guards people, they are very successful. Yep. Wow, Catalina is so weak.
She's training. She's left us for a long time. Oh, just nice, eh? 1 HP left for Katarina. Oh, and it's a good level up too.
Okay, Virak says he's confused himself.
Zagaro is asking him what's happening as he joined Altia.
Okay, so Virak says he adores Hardin. But his beloved Hardin Sama has changed to be like a different person. And then he's confused, he's asking Zagaro, what should I do? And then Zagaro agrees that he feels that Hardin has changed as well.
And Virak says something about Roche? What does he say?
He says that Roche is in the army and yeah, John Actor. And he can't fight Roche.
Okay.
Wow.
So and then
equally confused Zagaro has decided to join us.
what's this? So in the end, actually Roche is the only one who's like, okay, I want to join the Eltians, and he managed to get a confused Virak and a confused Zagaro to join. Yeah,
A chain reaction, indeed.
Okay, and now Zagaro is riding on to confuse Wolf. Yeah, pass on the confusion to Wolf.
I'm a bit regretful that we can't find whether Roche talking to Wolf would help.
Are they called Wolf Guards because like they are under Wolf or something? Or did they say? Oh, they're under the Coyote. Okay. So is Wolf called Wolf because he's so loyal to Hardin that, you know, he wants to be called Wolf? Yeah. That's a nice story. She was telling me, yeah. She was telling me an imagined scenario of, yeah, he was safe and didn't have a name. So yeah, called himself Wolf.
Oh, so that villager comments that the Akanin army has changed. The soldiers are like bloodthirsty thugs.
They are all being influenced by Hardin.
I think in an army, if discipline does not come strongly from the top, it's very easy for them to go haywire, whether it's passive or active influence.
I guess especially those who, if they are not strong-willed or if they don't have their own mind, as in like they are just following orders from the army leaders or something.
I don't see how this has to do with strong will. It's
Okay,
just the lower ranks are not disciplined. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
So
Like Lang.
yeah. So trash would be in charge, and they would encourage more trashy behavior.
strong-willed is the wrong word. Like principled. I mean, like. Okay, but in the army you don't really defy orders if you want to stay in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah, complicated. Unless you switch sides like what our wolf guards are doing. Our poor confused wolf guards.
Wow.
Oh, we'll definitely be starting then. With 2 down.
Wow. Well, we still have one more.
Yeah. And
They are totally not worth it.
She just saved 2.
Yeah, I mean, they are totally not worth it. Yes.
Virat has passed on the baton, so as long as the girl is safe.
Yes, step and kill it already. Wait, what? Oh well. Why are you not using the fort?
I can't say anything because I don't really use spots a lot sometimes. When I think. Oh, I see. She says Ekura doesn't need a fort.
I don't know why you are so touch hearing that. Because whether Akira needs a fort doesn't matter because the next heal round is free healing.
It's Ekura! Yes, I understand the feeling. It's Ekura. She doesn't need a fort.
We are the ones that consistently need to go through the restarts.
True.
It's all
not
Shiy's
because
fault.
of Ekura.
It's because of Shiy.
Zagaro is actually killing. Will Zagaro be the one of the wolf guards to be?
He has to be, right? We only have him left. What are you talking about?
I mean, to not be a spectator so that, if he dies, it matters enough to restart too.
Whatever.
Well, there's still
They all
one
have
when he
lousy
gets
stats.
recruited. They all have what?
They all have lousy stats.
They do?
Yeah.
That's bad. They just joined and you're dissing them like this. You have to make newcomers
Let's see.
feel more welcome.
We have 3 wolf guards that joined us so far, and 2 of them died very quickly. So who's dissing who again? I guess no. I'm just stating facts,
You're dissing them. They're not dissing you. Yeah.
Oh, Ballistas.
Not
I hate
Ekura!
ballistic.
How can this be possible? Ekura!
I already said. Oh man.
How can this be possible? I had so much faith in Ekura.
Okay, good to know that.
I had too much faith in Ekura, apparently. progressing well. So she has saved.
A wise choice.
Oh wait, what did he say about media? The old man say. She quit being a knight to be with Astoria. Oh, is that why we didn't see her?
Okay. Oh, poor Nina, she doesn't have any close knights to protect her. I mean, obviously, Astoria is loyal, but it's different from having a, female trusted knight and bodyguard.
Maybe media is still with her. I mean, if she can quit being a knight, she can become a knight again. Can she? Even if she hasn't been training or something, like when time calls for it, she may rise to the occasion.
No comments. This is such a powerful critical hit that I feel very satisfied right now. This entire battle has been full of agony.
Full of what?
Agony.
Agony, yes. All the deaths of the wolf guards. Okay, retreats. Of the wolf guards who have fulfilled their duty.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about how we have to recruit them, and that's why we have to keep restarting because they are so stubborn and annoying.
Oh, I see. Well, it feels like we are close to the end.
Oh, that's good.
Just
as in the level up is good.
This is pretty good
too. Yeah.
She's going to max out. Oh, she's promoted. Oh, I was just saying we're close to the end and more reinforcements have arrived. Where's Wolf again?
Wow, Naval is cool.
Yeah, he is. Here's Wolf.
Oh, so he shoots as well.
Well.
Oh man. wolf will be drawn out.
He did come forward to shoot Ekura earlier though.
Oh, I don't quite understand, but the last part says that please help me, dear Sama. Oh, she rose to help the peasants. I see. Well, it's just like what media would do. Ah, the accursed balliste. But it's too near. Naval is a bit too near to the generals. Wait, he's going to charge into the generals.
Believe in Naval, yes.
I think believe in XX character is the slogan of this game. Is that really a wise move?
She replied, who cares about wise move as long as it makes Ekura look cool?
I will not comment anymore. Okay, Marv is gonna die at Wolf's hands, or one of the Horse Mountain's hands. Horse Rider's hands.
Oh, Wolf meets Marv. Hey, he misses. Oh, but the next one gets him. Disappointed in Marv or Wolf? Ah, I see. In math, she says.
Command the AI NPC mobs not to attack him. That's what Rin is expecting, despite that Wolf already missed math.
Wolf should wait quietly till who is it? Zagora? Yeah, Zagaro. I almost got it. Yeah. Zagaro walks by and confuses him into joining us. Well, Zagaro needs to survive till he recruits Wolf before he can be allowed to retreat. Here's Wolf. Ping ping at Ekura. Well, this might be a round that we can save.
Okay, oh.
Yay! Alright. Now let's go get Wolf.
Oh man, we've come a long way. And I can't believe we let Shida-sama run errand girl.
Oh, that's true. Shida-sama being relegated to that because she's no use in recruiting the wolf guards. The wolf guards only believe one of their group each.
They suck.
Oh, just a few steps away.
Oh, these wretched ballistae. Good that Akira is getting rid of them. Yeah, the experience points is a bit of a pity, but that I think by now, yeah, let it be a pity.
Oh, that's really nice. Why isn't Sil praising Naval for getting rid of Ballisters too? She already praised Akira.
Okay. He did a very good job, of course.
Yeah. He's totally being taken for granted, isn't he? Either way, this is worse. It's like, oh, a critical hit. Nice. So he didn't suffer damage to his HP after all.
It's so tiring that Fina's range is so short, and yeah, she can't even move into enemy territory because Linda is there. No, I'm not trying to diss Linda, but well,
She's preventing Zagaro? Yeah, Zagaro from being refreshed and meeting Wu.
wow, that's cool. No! No, oh dread. Oh man. Oh man. I
This
hope
time.
Wolf. No!
We we
is
have reason to
terrible.
be disappointed in both Wolf and Ma.
It's sickening wolf gut. My appreciation for them has gone to 0. It's not negative yet, it's still at 0. Birak only redeemed himself when he realized that he's not suited to be horseback.
He's back to being a knight this game.
He gave up his what again? Bow, I see, yes. I don't really want to praise him though, yep. Wow, Okma is like a tank, man. He's like a real tank.
Oh no! Linda, why do you go and kill Wolf?
I am beyond annoyed by this wolf guy.
Oh, I do like his looks though, so I hope that she will continue to use him.
Wow, talk about being shallow. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Talk about shamelessly shallow.
Yeah!
Yep. Unrepentantly so, yes.
I don't pretend to be otherwise.
Ah, wolf, you sickening creature.
Oh, are we getting somewhere?
Oh, finally.
Yay! Save, save, save!
Finally.
And yes. Are we going to
Yes, let's
save?
bring Shida-sama back again.
Okay.
Yeah, let's bring her out and save.
Yeah, okay, phew. We saved. Yay! Finally! Right, Zagaro is like, wait! Woo! Yes! Please do wait! Stop killing our people and stop getting killed too.
Yeah, Wolf is just angrily saying, have you betrayed Hardin-sama? Even you should understand that Hardin-sama now is weird.
Oh, that's what Zagaro says, eh?
Yes, then Wolf is like, well, he has pledged himself to Hardin-sama and he will not betray him. And then oh, okay. Oh, this was said before. Okay. Okay, I'm quite impressed right now.
Oh.
I see.
So
Zagaro in response to what Wolf said is basically you claim to be loyal to Hardin, but have you forgotten that Hardin actually told them to correct him when he made them his knights? So oh yeah, correct him if he's on the wrong path. My bad, I missed out that crucial part. Yeah. So yes, the Hardin now is on the wrong path. They all know that. So Wolf has finally come to his senses.
Yeah. And he has finally joined. Yay. Oh. Yeah, we have left the confusion chain. And Zagaro seems like he wasn't actually confused. Virak is the only one who was confused, right? Zagaro seems really clear on what he's, when he was talking to Wu.
Maybe after he, what's that called? Traveled around and fought a few battles, he started to sort out his thoughts. And by the time he reached Wolf, he has remembered enough to remind Wolf on what is the right thing to do.
Well, he did have a lot of time to sort out his thoughts. Way too much time. From how she's equipping Zagaro, it seems like, well, it's a pity, but Wolf will probably be a spectator. But Zagaro is going to be fighting, it seems.
Why?
Why? What's wrong with Zagaro fighting?
I don't care for any of the Wolf's Guard.
Ah, I see. So it's a common hatred for the Wolf Guards, I see.
I don't hate them, that's a very strong word. I just don't care for them.
Ah, okay.
Bye bye. No! This sucks.
It's just re-recruiting Wolf again. Zagaro didn't get equipped this time. Oh! Oh, and that's the boss down.
Well, math is a very long way down though.
Nah, not too long. We have Fina too. Okay, she's...
But Fina can only reach the second fort.
Math gained 1 magic defense. That's good. Yay.
Yay, that's so precious.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, from 1 to 2. And that's infinitely better than 0.
Fine.
Whoa! Nice! Ooh, Akira is going to seize the throne.
She can't seize the throne. Wait, why is she going out? Oh, the experience points to save for others.
It's like...
Wait, what? We are seizing now? What happened to experience points? There's still enemies there.
Cost experience points are needed.
I mean, let Shida-sama level a bit, isn't that good? Wait, are we going shopping of all times now? I mean, Shida-sama was errand girl for so long. No, as in she was errand girl there so long doing nothing. Why are we suddenly doing shopping now? What's wrong with getting Shida-sama to do shopping while she was errand girl? I am bewildered. I'm weirded out by everyone. I'm weirded out by all your decisions. I don't get anything. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't... I mean, if I was anticipating a lot of reloading, I wouldn't want to reload and buy a lot, but... I wouldn't... I don't know. Oh well. Better late than never, I guess, since we do need some shopping, I think. The shopping hasn't taken place, but Akira is going towards southeast. So I mean, there's only one reason she's going southeast, right? To shop.
Oh, Akira is the one.
Okay, yeah, she has.
card
Oh, okay,
for
she has the
shopping.
card. I see.
The silver
I don't
card.
understand why we
Okay,
put the card on our errand person. Yeah, but she's our main MVP.
So as in...
No, why don't... Yeah, why is the silver card on her?
yeah, that indeed explains everything, doesn't it? That why we are doing shopping now, of all times. Yeah, Ikura gets to shop after she has finished killing. That makes sense.
I see. I will hold my peace. Yep. Okay, we can cease now, finally.
Oh, yeah! Map clear! Oh! Boa!
Oh, Poa. Bishop Boa. Oh, he's badly hurt.
Oh no! This is the cute looking bishop.
Okay, so 2 years ago, yes, Hardin and Nina married. Okay. 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 Oh, they were both candidates, I see.
Oh,
Hadim
I
and Marv
see.
were both candidates, I see. Oh, Nina wanted to post.
Oh, wow.
I see.
Wow.
So Nina Sama wanted to postpone the wedding, but she didn't want to make Shida sad, so she chose Hadin to marry.
So that.
Now they are talking about Camille.
Ah.
Yes, of course, it's impossible for Camille and Nina to marry. Okay. Hadin was very happy to be chosen by Nina. Rather than the throne, yes. He valued Nina's love.
Oh.
Yes, Marv also knew about his love for Nina, but soon after Hadin realized that, Nina's heart was not with him.
Ah.
Oh, he was so wretched about it. He would shut himself in the room and drink himself to a stupor,
Oh.
not talking to anyone. And this allowed, Ganev to take advantage about his weakness. And Ganev used the darkness orb to take over Hadin.
Ah.
The tragedy of the broken-hearted. So, yep, the rest is what we know already. Hadin changed and everything changed.
This is so sad. And
Oh yeah, what's happening to Nina Sama right now?
huh? Hadin actually
Oh.
gave her to Gunner.
Oh,
Like, doesn't he love her?
okay. Oh, Ganev needs the blood of highborn clerics to revive. Oh, to revive the dark dragon. Okay.
Wait, does blood means that he will kill them?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no!
So Poa is pleading for us to save the country and save everyone.
I hope we do. Ah. This is not the final battle after all. It'll be the next chapter. Maybe?
Okay, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and check out the next part.